that's watching this evening. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Another hot day for us today as we are in the middle of summer. It's not even August yet, and we've had a ridiculous number of triple-digit days. Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here on this Wednesday evening, and it's a warm one, that's for sure. We had a high today of 104 degrees today, officially at the airport. Now, the old record was set back in 1996 at 101. Easily shattered that one by a mile. The average high this time of year, 95. Blew past that at noon. Another hot day. Of course, today's rain, nothing for the month. We have a big 1/100th of an inch of rain at the San Antonio airport. So nowhere close to where we should be, that is for sure. Definitely, we need some more rain. I'm sure everyone's lawn is looking kind of gross. I moved out of my house a couple months ago, moved into an apartment. I couldn't be happier because I could not stand taking care of my lawn, and I can't even imagine what it would be like right now. Water, water, water. But you have to do it all by hand for the most part. All right, let's go to the next graphic. All right, here are the total of triple-digit days. So far, we've had 41 triple-digit days in San Antonio in 2022, this spring and summer. Now, that ties third place for the number of days over 100, or at 100 or over. Second place, 57. First, 59 in 2009. And we've got many, many more for the month of July. August is usually the worst. So I would not be at all surprised if this becomes the hottest summer, or at least the highest number of triple-digit days for San Antonio in history. But we still have a lot of summer to get through. But I mean, we're easily going to hit 50, unless August is extremely, extremely cold, which I seriously doubt is going to happen, because that's just the way it's been. All right, here's why. Here's the Climate Prediction Center's 8 to 14-day temperature outlook. This is right after the 7-day. You can finally see some below-average temperatures in Arizona. Of course, we're not in Arizona, we're in Texas. But the good news is we're not seeing the bright reds or the dark reds, the ones at the top of, see that bar right below where it says temperature outlook, where it says above average, that legend there for this graphic? We're not seeing those darker reds that shows above average, like way above average, like we've seen a lot of lately. So we're just saying mildly above average. So instead of being 105, it might be 100, which still stinks, honestly, in my opinion. But it looks like East Texas is going to see the worst of it once we get beyond a 7-day forecast. And then rainfall outlook. This is interesting. They've changed this a lot. First time we finally get some green on here. Green meaning above average rainfall. So it looks like the Panhandle and northern Texas seeing below average rainfall beyond the 7-day, and then areas just northeast of Bexar County and San Antonio seeing a possibility for above average rainfall. Let's keep our fingers crossed that actually happens. Boy, wouldn't it be nice to have more than we should? Yeah, we deserve that. If you've got mold allergies, yeah, it's still out there, but it's light. The count 480, so not that big of a deal, I would say. 480, Of course, I don't have mold allergies, so maybe 480 is a problem. It was like 8,000 something a few days ago, though. So definitely a vast improvement. Isis Romero, our new anchor, she actually has mold allergies. Wonder how she's doing tonight. I know she was suffering before when storms blew in last week. Big time. All right, here's the aquifer. You can see it's down about just over half a foot to 633.4, down 0.6 of a foot exactly. And the 10-day average still well below 640 at 633.6. So the stage 2 watering restrictions are in effect still. So I'm sure a lot of you are doing that watering by hand because there is not a lot of time to do that watering, that's for sure. And I bet your grass needs it too with this drought continuing and getting worse. And I hope you're all doing well. Say hello if you want to. Say something, anything. I see some watchers. Interesting. It says 9 watchers. There must be more. 91 degrees outside right now. It is a hot evening. Look at those winds, though. East-southeast at 22. I came in from my break, and I had my tie around my neck. It wasn't tied. Blew right off. That's probably why. But the wind is nice, though, when it's this hot. At least it makes it feel a little bit cooler. We have mostly clear skies at the San Antonio airport, too, to go along with that. Dew point is 72, so the humidity is starting to creep up there at 53%. As the dew point rises and touches or gets closer to the air temperature, that's how we get that higher humidity. Barometer 29.82 inches of mercury. You know, it's interesting. Pearsall and Cotulla have had the same temperature, not the same number, but they've been matching for at least the last 2 days now. 95 each right now. Uvalde, the hotspot, looks like at 96. We're seeing a 90 for Pleasanton, 91 for Kerrville and Rock Springs, Fredericksburg 92. Bernie a little cooler with a pair of 8s. 91 for New Braunfels, and also in Floresville, and 87 for you in Gonzales. So the 80s are more toward the coast. Now here's where the heat advisory and excessive heat warnings were earlier today. They are now gone. They have been dropped, and so far none have been issued for tomorrow. So that is definitely some good news, but it is still going to be very hot. So even though we may not reach advisory or warning criteria, definitely if you're outside, drink that water, stay in the shade, wear light layered, light colored clothing, wear a wide rimmed hat, sunscreen, all that hot sun weather stuff, even if there are no warnings or advisories. And there's definitely no rain out there, that's for sure. That is the radar, and you can see towards the Rio Grande of the mountains, that's about the closest any rain is to us right now, and probably the closest any rain is going to get, because we have a big area of high pressure in charge of our overall weather pattern, and that is bringing us the dry conditions. And we'll take a look at the satellite water vapor combined. You know, it's been the last few days. I've seen that little trough over the desert southwest, and that's creating that blow up of storms close to the western coast of Mexico. But because of high pressure, nothing is coming here. Even Louisiana is looking dry, a lot of Oklahoma. But where you have the orange color there, that's right south of San Antonio at the end of this radar loop or satellite loop, that's the driest air. Where it's black, that's also pretty dry. Where you have the colors though, like the greens and the blues and the yellows and the orange and the red, almost every other color in the rainbow, that's where you have the moisture, and there's just isn't much here. A little bit trying to make its way through Dallas. Looked like it had a little bit of a blow up earlier today. That's probably going to fizzle and continue fading away as we get through the overnight hours tonight. All right, let's get to that hour by hour forecast. The clock in the corner will start you out tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. And you'll see some clouds. This future forecast model wants to keep some cloud cover up there. I'm going to say mostly clear to partly cloudy in the morning. At best, partly cloudy. I'm not thinking this many clouds. You know, usually a lot of times in the summer we get that pattern where we have the cloud cover in the morning. It's really muggy, and then as we head through the day, the clouds dissipate in the morning, and it's less humid in the afternoon, but very hot. Sort of like that, but I'm thinking less cloud cover than what this model is showing us here. So let's put it into motion, as they like to say. Tomorrow at 5:45 in the afternoon, notice a lot of those clouds are gone. Could have a few sprinkles in really east of our eastern counties. Most areas in the triple digits tomorrow for highs again. Upper 90s to around 100 for the hill country tomorrow. San Antonio's record for tomorrow is 102, and we are forecasting a high of 102. So it's possible we could break it if it goes a little bit higher than 102. I'd be more than happy if we stay below that, though. Hopefully, I would assume a lot of you would too. You know, I was on my patio the other night, and last night? Yep, 2 nights ago. And it was kind of breezy, and I actually felt kind of chilly. And then I looked at the temperature, and it was like 86 or 87. Ridiculous. Just shows you that we're so used to things being in the 100s. 20 degrees, almost 20 degrees cooler makes it chilly. All right, so Friday, this is 8:35 in the morning. Excuse me. We've got temperatures in the 70s on Friday morning again. We have the clouds return, just like tomorrow morning. Partly cloudy to mostly clear skies to start out the day. And then as we head through the day, once again, the clouds dissipate. And by Friday afternoon, you'll see high temperatures again in the upper 90s to around 100 degrees. Lower 100s for our southern counties, around 100 for San Antonio, and the mid to upper 90s for the whole country. Excuse me again. I get this tickle in my throat whenever I talk a lot. Lately, it seems like it's one of those long COVID things. I know a few people have been talking about that. I had it about a month ago, and it's just this leftover wheezy thing after I'm talking for a while. It's been happening a lot during the main weathercast. They last about three and a half minutes. I can almost get through it, and then I just feel that tickly feeling. And it's starting again. All right, so a warm overnight tonight, mostly clear skies, a low temperature of 78 degrees. And we have winds out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour tonight. So the breezy conditions we have right now, they'll die down overnight tonight. Sunrise tomorrow coming in at 6:47. Excuse me again. And here's tomorrow's forecast, starting out in the 70s. 95 by noon and 102 the daytime high tomorrow. Again, like I said, 102 is the record high. So we'll see if we beat that. We're going to come pretty close. And we'll look at that 7-day forecast and notice it's triple digit days all the way through. 101 the high on Friday, a little breezy tomorrow and also Friday, winds at about 10 to 15. Same story on Saturday with a high of 100. Then we go back up to 101 on Sunday, a little bit less wind. 101 for a high again Monday. and then we'll dip all the way down to 100 both Tuesday and Wednesday with mostly sunny skies. And notice no chance for rain on that 7-day. Every day is mostly sunny to partly cloudy at best. Yeah, hopefully once we get beyond that, the Climate Prediction Center is right and we do see some rainfall in there. We definitely need it. Some cooler temperatures would be nice. I'd be more than happy to throw up a 99 there just for fun and just to make sure it happens. Yeah, you know, you're waiting on that first cold front. Yeah, trust me, so are we. We could use about 5 cold fronts at this point. We deserve so much cold air, I can't even explain it. All right. Well, I hope you are all having a good night and have a good rest of the night. I'll have more on your weather tonight on Ken's 5 News at 10. ET's will have your news, and Vinny Vincetta is in for sports tonight. So we hope to see you then, and we got to verify, does it help to keep your house cooler if you shut your bedroom doors? We're going to verify that claim that we've seen and tell you if that's true or false tonight at 10, so find out about that. All right, hope to see you then. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.